Well, hello people, welcome back to another episode of Space Astronomy with me, your favorite monkey smashkeys. Last episode, we did this stupid sphere, and now we're in the process of doing other things. What is this, 20,000? Right. So we have to, slowly, over the span of times, try to get big reactors up and running. And I'm not a big reactor genius, you know? I haven't done some big reactors. I've been trying to do some research. There's so many tutorials online as to, can I make these disconnect? That'll be a good question. Can we? Yes. Beautiful. Because you know, the power on these things are, they can only take 20,000, these conduits can only handle 20,480 power RF per. Hey, I don't have any more power. They can only handle so much power per tick. Hey, can you stop being weird? Don't do that. So the idea is to not have them connect at all. So they don't just, because a lot of the time stuff like efficiency goes way down when stuff starts talking to each other and they don't know what they're doing. You know what I mean? So you got to always be careful about your piping. You want to make sure piping looks as good as it can be, I guess. And then, you know, just go from there. But by having these talk to each other, it's going to maybe get confused. So we're just going to avoid that by using the Ender IO conduits. By the way, I freaking love these things. Not only do they only take up one block, which, come on, other mods, get on that. But they can cross over. Like, it's great. It's basically Ender IO for piping, both power and fluids and items and all that kind of stuff. Ender IO piping does for that stuff what bundled cable did for Redstone. Like for, was it Project Red? I think was the first mod to implement that. And it was like, oh yeah, you want to have a bunch of wiring in one room and you want to put it together? All right, well, just this is going to be red wire, this is going to be blue wire, this is going to be green wire, and it just saved so much hassle. There we go. So now this is all good. We are going to eventually pipe out items from this stuff, so maybe we'll even get that started. We also need to figure out how we're supposed. Ideally, I'd build a base that you don't need to fly constantly to move around. You know, maybe something with ladders or elevators or some such, you know. There we go. So the idea is we're going to have to pipe in a bunch of power via possibly tesseracts, I believe. Because tesseracts are the only real way we can have enough power. Because, you know, it's like we're going. Well, actually, no. I guess not. I guess the big energy cells, the big thermal expansion energy cells would be able to have enough power because they only do 32,000. So maybe we'll slap on the energy cell power. Yeah, that'll be a good idea. So each one of these will have a little energy cell power in it, and they'll be getting their power from big reactors. So that's the thing. That's where I got distracted on. So we need a big reactor room. We're going to want the big reactor room right here, maybe? Right? Smack dab in the center. But how big? Right? Because big reactors can get big. Let's go to big reactor. Big reactor. So here's all the stuff from the mod. In fact, do I have a book? Book. There it is. Okay. Because we started on it, right? Machines. So, yeah, see? Starting big reactors. Craft the required parts and then create a 3x3 block with the controller and access port. So we should probably start on this stuff. So we need yellorium. It wants us to create a 7x7. So I think, yeah, so maybe we'll just do, can we do an 8x8? Where's the thing? Yeah, so let's do an 8x8 then. Let's forget about the 7x7 and go straight to 8x8. We're just kind of going to learn about big reactors as we go. I've tried to watch a whole bunch of tutorials. And hello? 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 Anytime now. Please? Should we take the Spectre key out of here? Let's get out of here. I hope I didn't crash anything. I gotta stop messing around with mods. Oh. Beautiful. Actually, you know what? This is a perfect size for a reactor. No. Let's go back home. Come on. Go. And game is destroyed. Game is crashed forever. Everything's destroyed. How did I... Oh. Okay. Alright, so that was weird. Big reactors. So, we don't really know anything about it. Like I said, I was trying to... Big... Actually, can I sort by mod? Sort by mod. Yeah. Yeah. Where are you? Where are you, big reactors? Oh. Seriously? Don't have any big reactor? Oh, there it is. Okay. Nope. Well. Let's get all the stuff. We probably need way more graphite. We probably need more cyanite. Okay. Can you stop? I want stuff. Where's my magnet? Turn off. All right. So with the big reactors mod, let's look at this again. So it needs casings and glass. Well, I think it just needs casings, but you can use glass as well around the outside. And then so this is going to be, it's saying a 3x3. So there's really only one single rod in there, and that's okay. In fact, we might even, let's do that. Let's get some cells. Can we craft, what do we need? We need 6. Start. Are you gonna work? Perfect. And then we need more conduit. Is this the maximum one? No. Is this the maximum one? Yes. So we got a little bit of yellow orium. So let's go see. Let's get a chunk loader, actually. Loader. Let's use a big one. Alright. So from what I can tell, it's complicated to the utmostness. Because the reactor itself takes up... We don't have enough. So let's do a what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. Okay, so maybe I'll have to come back after I have all the casings so we can talk about this. Figure this out ourselves. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get out of here. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so because we're going to need... Because this isn't the biggest reactor. Right? So we should at least do an 8x8x8, right? Just to start with, maybe? Maybe we should figure this out. You know what? We're dumb. We're so dumb. Let's follow what it says. For now, let's actually do what the quest book says for once, okay? Oh, so let's get that back off. So let's go like this. Is that right? Is that going to get... Are you getting power? Yeah, you are. And then like this. Okay. Perfect. So let's just build a temporary little garbage reactor like right here. Okay? Little garbage reactor. So it wants us to do a 3x3, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That's how big a 3x3 is. Doesn't seem like we have enough of the blocks. Will this work? Are you going to allow us to do this? I don't think you are. Why do we need way more casing than this? This is garbage. So be right back after I make, I don't know, a couple stacks of casing, possibly? BRB. Yep. we are definitely going to need to have this automatically making us charcoal or graphite, rather, because this is so much resources. Oh, always with the lag. Come on now. Okay, so multi-block, go. Do I need a fuel rod in the middle? Okay, and then multi-block, go. Nope, I need. So if you ever have problems with this thing, which I am, you right-click on it. Not enough control rods, needs at least one control rod. Okay. Control rod. Okay. So let's put maybe up here. That's where a control rod should go. Okay. Now what? Let's get some of this garbage out of my friggin' face. Okay. Now what? Not enough controllers. Controller. Okay. Oh! Okay, perfect. It worked. Let's leave that alone. Auto eject waste. Do not eject waste. Okay. So I think it needs at least a power port, right? So let's slap a power port on here. Break the multi-block. Put a power port. So we're not going to be powering anything directly into it yet. So let's do this. Let's see if we're actually making power. Do. Okay. How do I get... Do I just like hit it? Go in. Nope. So it does need an import. Okay. That's okay. That's fine. Reactor access port. Okay. How can we just throw in... So it just sucked up 4. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So you're offline. So you're not auto... You're off. You're not auto ejecting. Start up. Alright. So it's doing something. Okay. It's making 256 RF per tick. That's pretty good. Okay. And then slowly, ever so slowly, how heavily irradiated the core is. Higher levels of radiation reduce the fuel burnup. Okay. Temperature inside the reactor core. Higher temperatures increase fuel burnup. This reactor is passively cooled and generates energy directly from the heat of its core. The rate at which the fuel is fissioned into waste in the core. How heavily irradiated? Okay, so just efficiency-wise, we want to keep the temperature down, the RF up, the amount of fuel burn up down, and probably lowered radiation, right? So this thing's making not a whole lot of power. Okay, let's read our book again. Let's see what's actually going on here. Controller, craft the required parts and then create a 3x3 block with a controller and access port and power tap at the center of any side and place the Uralorium fuel rod in the center of the 3x3x3 and the control rod on top of them, yeah? You will need fuel it via the access port. So we did that. We basically just did, early game stuff. Upgrade it. Craft all the required parts and then create a 7x7 multi-block structure. Then fill the reactor by putting source blocks inside the reactor one layer below the top. This reactor will generate around 8,400 RF per tick. Ooh, so that's a big jump up in power, but what kind of... It wants source blocks. It doesn't say what source blocks it needs, but to cool the reactor, it needs something. Like air, currently right now there's nothing to cool this. It's just like straight up, this thing's kicking off heat, and then the reactor casing's absorbing it. That's why I think it even says. Yeah, see, casing heat. Yeah, see? So the casing's a little bit colder than the core, but not by much. So then if we do the 7x7 and do the exact same thing, but on the inside, because this will kick out, what? 3? 4? No. So that's 3, and then 5x5, and then 7x7. So 7x7, if we keep everything the same, so we have one control rod in the center, and then we'll have 2 gaps of air. Well, right off the bat, the core heat will probably stay about the same, but then the casing heat will drop way down because the casing's, real far away. But then if we put source blocks, and we could do gelid cryothium, we could do redstone, we can do enderium, we might, we should soul some blizzes. Because if we're going to do a bunch of gelid cryothium, we might as well do a whole bunch of blizzes, which I think we can do. We have that technology. We can spawn it. Because any reactor we're going to do is going to just suck up the gelid cryothium. In fact, I looked up one big reactors. Like if you just go up and you type in like, FTB big reactors design, right? The top 2 things YouTube brings up, Google brings up, and it's like the most efficient reactor is 32 blocks by 32 blocks by 48 blocks. And he says he gets about 246 million RF per ingot. That's super efficient, because we're getting this many per tick. And you can figure it out, like how much fuel it's using per tick. See, it's only using 0.27 millibuckets per tick. And it's getting this much. So you can figure out how many, because a millibucket is like, I don't know, like, how many millibuckets we got? So I think it took 4. Yeah, so it took 4 ingots. So you can basically say 1 ingot is 1,000 millibuckets. Right? Yeah, that's right. So that by far is the most efficient. And in fact, what does it say? So this guy has a design, right? Does it actually tell me? 30, did he say 30 by 32 by 32 by 48? Okay, so yeah, it does all the math. So on this simulator, it says I need, you need 27,048 yellorium fuel rods, okay? And that means it's 162,288 iron ingots. So I don't think that'll ever be possible. I'm pretty sure. This one is a 15 by 15 by 7. Sorry, how exciting this is. 15 by 15 by 7. It's kind of a weird looking design. But it only costs 105 yellorium rods, 100 liquid enders, 320 gelid cryothiums, 21 control rods, 1 controller, and 708 casings. So I think we might skip the 7 by 7 by 7 and just go straight into a 15 by 15 by 7. Because what is... "13 by 13 by 5? What is that design? But I'm definitely going to kind of keep an eye out on reactor designs, because they are. It's... people out there have tested it, so it's not something I'm going to... Can I get this out? Can I eject the waste? Can I auto eject? So auto eject, and then whenever we get, because we need this stuff, right? And we need a cyanide reprocessor, I think. But yeah, so we're just going to build the biggest reactor that we can, feasibly do, and it's just going to be passively cooled for now. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we're going to do this 15 by 15 by 7 because I feel like that's the cheapest one we can do at the moment. Maybe just pop it in a corner somewhere. And it has an efficiency of 137 million RF per tick. So that's really high. And then he says you can turn it to an actively cooled reactor and get 40 billion RF per tick, which is... That doesn't compute. That honestly... That's more than anything anybody should ever need when it comes to power. So he says 17 by 17, 15 by 15 by 7. Okay. And is that lengthwise? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's lengthwise. So where's the corner of this stupid thing? Right about like here, I think. Okay. So if we try to tuck it as far as we can into this corner, it's still going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and go into the roof a little bit, which is fine because that's a crawl space, right? So let's see how far can we tuck this into the corner. We'll just keep going until we see sky. Oh, I think we're going to be okay. That was another bonus about making the sphere so freaking huge. Okay, that's it. So that's as far as we want to go. And we don't have any snow. Beautiful. Actually, no. Do we have a bag? Yeah. So a single one. Why is there marble still getting into that system? That's ridiculous. Okay. So, let's see then. So it's going to go... one... Actually, can we... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That doesn't seem right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I guess. Okay. So maybe between this episode and the next episode, I will start to think about how to get... Do I have F7 on? Yeah. I'll start to think about how to get a bunch of gelid cryothium. Because it's not going to be so much, but it's enough where we don't want to just... Because, I guess we can throw snow and redstone together. That's something we can do. Maybe. Okay, so 1, 2... Nope. Stupid. Why? Why do you think that's exactly what I want you to do? So 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. 7. Perfect. And then with access to the crawl space... let's turn you off. I don't want all this snow. With access to this crawl space, we'll be able to, pipe stuff in from the top and the bottom. Beautiful. Look at this. And like the thing said, we'll upgrade from here. So this is going to be something permanent. Now that we're actually in a permanent location, I don't mind building big ugly stuff like this, because then it's like, oh, this is the reactor room. And if we do get crazy, maybe we'll build a second reactor. Possibly. I don't know. But... So maybe we will come back after I build this monstrosity of a thing. But thank you for watching. Tune in tomorrow. Tell me how you're liking it. If you want me to do something else, which is, if you want. It's one of those things where I'm playing for myself mostly, But then if people are like, oh, hey, Smashkeys, it'd be really fun to see you do. If you, if you do this instead. Like, you want to see me do magic? I do magic. You want to see me... Oh. Just as long as the game's still fun, right? Like, that's really all I care about. So if you want me to do something specific to your interests, just let me know. But otherwise, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. And if you like it, keep watching, right? Alright. Oh, stupid thing. But this has been Space Astronomy. I've been your favorite monkey, Smashkeys. And you have a nice day. Well, hello, people. Welcome back to another episode of Space Astronomy with me, your favorite monkey, Smashkeys. Welcome back. I'm kind of doing a little bit of a batch record just because I'm so far behind that I just kind of want to get a little bit of ahead. But, so that's probably why. If you're like, Smashkeys, you're not following what I'm saying, you're being real stupid. It's because of that. It's because of that reason that I am being real stupid. So... Hopefully, I'll stop recording soon, and then I'll let you guys catch up, and then you'll be like, oh, you're doing it all wrong. That's not how you build a reactor, Smashkeys. You're doing it wrong. So, F7? Not Can they not spawn on this? That's cool. So I'm a little bit ahead. So that means we're probably gonna figure out this reactor by ourselves, and you won't be able to help, but you could definitely after be like, hey, that's not a very good design. That's an old design, because I feel like that could be a thing. I seriously don't have enough of these things. These things are friggin' so expensive. I guess I could have did the math and just asked how much it specifically had, but there, probably another stack of casings, and that's it. Because I feel like we only need to really see that one side, right? Because, you know, yeah, we don't. This is where all the stuff will be. You know what I mean? Like, that's where all the piping and stuff will be. All right, so then what does it need? Needs a bunch of casings, needs one controller, needs a bunch of control rods, needs a bunch of yellow orium fuel rods, needs a bunch of liquid ender, needs a bunch of gelid cryothium. So it says it only needs 320. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 3 is 15 times 2 is 30 is 60. Okay, so it's probably each level. Yeah, that's probably each level. Oh, okay. Oh, that sucks. It's going to be kind of ugly to try and build this. Alright, so we need a whole bunch of gelid cryothium. So how make gelid cryothium? Gelid cryothium. Because we need 320 buckets, which means we need... So it means we need 320, which means we need... Where's my calculator? How come I'm dumb with math? Search. Calculator. Calcutta. Calculator. So 320 times 4. So we need 1,280 of these little dusts. Okay? 1,280 of these little dusts. Oh. Which means 1,280 divided by 2. It means we need 640 of this recipe. Okay? So we definitely have the snowballs. We definitely have the redstones. We definitely have the niters and the saltpeters. It's this. So we need 640 blizz powders. Okay. Oh, you do that. I was thinking we could just grind up a bunch of blizzes, and that's definitely something that I want to do. I definitely don't want to be doing this all the freaking time. Snowball. So let's do... I know it's going to be at least like this many. At least. Just dump them in there like that. Okay, so let's teach this how to do this. So, blizz powder. It's a cooking recipe. So we get one of these if you give me one of those. Okay, teach. Alright, okay. Let's see if this will have enough memory space. Because we really haven't touched too much on blizz gelid cryothium. Okay, so we have niter. So niter, saltpeter, or potassium nitrate. So niter. So we don't have a lot of niter. Saltpeter. We don't have any saltpeter. How do? Potassium nitrate. Okay, what are you made out of? Oh, gunpowder? We can get you from gunpowder. Might just do that, just to get a bunch of you. Well, how much gunpowder do we have? Well, we have a bit. So let's see how much we get. That sucks, that we don't have a whole bunch of the stuff that we need. Where are you, potassium nitrate? Okay. So we are getting some. So what did we need? We needed 640 of the original recipe. That means we need 10 stacks of gunpowder. That's no good. That's no bueno. How about... Oh, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Okay. Because I think potassium nitrate's probably the thing we want. Probably the easiest to get. So, nitrogen, oxygen, potassium. Where does potassium come from? Bones, hopefully? Potatoes, it looked like. Yeah. So let's get some potatoes. We probably don't have any potatoes either. We don't have a freaking farm going. Yeah. Oh, we're just so far behind in so many of the things that we need to do. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, it's awful. What am I supposed to do? Is there anything else that we can... Come on. Oh, that's cool. Is there any potassium in here? K? Potassium? Potassium K? I'm not seeing it. Let's try it. Double click. Potassium. K? No. Let's just type in potassium. Yeah, see, nothing. Alright. So we don't have the thing we need. Yeah, see, it's basically just going 1 for 1. Well, I guess we can get creepers in on this. I think that's probably the only thing we're going to be able to do. We need a grinder area. We need like a full-blown... I know we kind of do have one, but we need a full-blown grinder. Like I'm talking all of the stuff. You know what I mean? So let's tell it to do it with potassium. Okay. Enchant. And this should work. We should just be able to call up some gelid cryothium whenever we want. I can't believe we need more of these. This is ridiculous. Yeah, we need more. So, I don't really care about lamps anymore. So I can probably take these out of there. Well, let's... So if you want to get rid of a recipe, you can just shift click, and it clears the recipe off of the pattern, just in case you didn't notice that. Alright, okay, so can we do cryothium now? Oh, look at that, we can. So let's do 256? Is that a denomination we can do? No CPUs. Okay. What? Why are you still doing this? How are you? 8 of 8. 10 of 32. 8 of 8. 24 of 34. 23 of 32. Sorry, 24 of 32. What's holding this up? What's holding this up? Obviously nothing's cooking. Oh! Oh, you know what it is? Oh, this was me forever ago. Yeah. Now it should work. No, it's not going to work. So let's cancel. Let's tell it to do cryothium instead. Cryothium. 256. Next. No crafting CPUs available. Still need CPUs, huh? Alright, well, let's tell it to do cells. We still need, like... I think we need 5 of those. Is that friggin' blood moon again? Oh, man, I hate this thing. So you should be working now. You working? Yeah, you are. This blood moon, not only do I hate it, it makes everything all tinged terribly, and I hate the look of it. It's not great. So we need, let's do a crafting CPU. You're working? Okay, good. Alright, so, crafting, what, 4K? Maybe? Well, maybe this 1K will be enough. Let's just slap it on the side, maybe? Is this going to work? I don't know if this is going to work. Worst case, it breaks it, right? Okay. Are you recognizing that? Yes, you are. Beautiful. Now, but are you taking up any extra slots? 8 of 8, 9 of 9. Okay, so this thing here counts as one multi-block. Alright, so a cryo-thium. Let's see if it'll recognize 256 now. Oh, look at that. It actually does. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So we're going to teach it how, probably, to make... We should get another magma crucible, maybe, and have it doing gelid cryothium. I think. Yeah. So maybe we'll come back after we get enough gelid cryothium, but we're definitely going to have to go deal with some creepers. Do I have a safari net? Soul backpack. Zombie pigment slime, pink slime gas, zombie, skeleton blitz. Oh. Spider creeper. Alright. So we're just going to have to go and fight some more creepers. And then hopefully safari net a blitz. Right? But we'll be back after the stupid blood moon. BRB. Okay, well now it's daytime, and I didn't get really any creepers. And I can't find any freaking from blizzes. So I'm thinking possibly they only spawn in certain areas. And try to find a wintry biome, because I haven't, you know what, I haven't found any wintry biomes. So maybe I will explore a bunch. And then hopefully find some blizzes. Because that's the thing. That's something I really, really, really want is blizzes. Just because it's going to be so expensive with the gelid cryothium. I mean, it won't be the end of the world if we have to do it by hand, but I would like if it was easier. But that might, you know what? Honestly, it might be a thing for another day. What'll end up happening is we'll end the episode earlier than normal. What is that? Is that torches? So in the episode earlier, I'll work on grinders. Might even set up a grinder area in the sphere. Not that I don't like this grinder area. In fact, well, you know what? Let's turn this from a slaughterhouse into a farm. Maybe. It's more farm-like, you know? We'll just fill this up with wheat. But anyway, we'll end up ending up early. I'll do a bunch of grinding. I'll get a whole bunch of... Because I could probably fill up... Like, if we find a creeper and we start spawning a creeper... Because you gotta remember, it's 7. So it's like, I have 800 to go. That means I have Soul Stealer 5. So that means I have, like, really, like, 100. 100 and some. You know, I can kill 100 and some creepers. That feels like something that's definitely doable, right? And then same thing with the blizz. The blizzes. I prefer not to be wasting material on something that I can just get. I guess I'm just wasting redstone. I'm still going to need... Yeah, I'm still going to need the gunpowder stuff. I kind of... Oh, I don't like having nothing... I hate having to wait, you know? Hey, how come... I can't... let's get you out of here, Nether stars for some reason. Creeper explosions. Brewing stand. Yeah. So maybe we'll just have to wait until next episode. And I think that'll give me enough time because I can do a bunch of grinding. Maybe. You know? So I'll do a bunch of grinding and I might even, in the same way that I did the snowman grinder, I might do that with a bunch of stuff. Just get myself another star pocket dimension. Yeah, maybe we'll do something like that. But you know what? Probably time to end then. I know we didn't get anything done. It was such a tiny episode, and it was not even that interesting, right? But don't worry, we'll figure this out. Like, I mean, I need to get back in the swing of things. Maybe do some more stuff. I look weird without a shirt on. But definitely keep tuned in, right? Always tune in. Never not tune in. So This has been Space Astronomy. I've been your favorite monkey Smash Keys, and you have a nice day.